Hey everybody, I'm Siege500 and this is another bad movie commentary. This time it's a personal favourite of mine. It's the Liam Neeson Every Motherfucker Dies Fest, Taken. I will actually be watching, according to the DVD case, it's the extended harder cut. Because if you have a regular version of Taken and an extended harder cut of Taken to watch, what are you going to do? Be a little bitch and get the weak one? Don't be dumb. You should right now be watching Taken's daughter unwrapping some presents in the olden days when apparently camcorders were terrible. Oh, she's 5. She's going to grow up to be Maggie Grace and not know how to run. You'll see what I mean shortly. When Taken isn't chasing bad guys through Paris, he sits in his very, very tidy apartment in the dark, maybe illuminated by one low-powered light, or he hangs around in convenience shops, also in the dark. It's unusual for him to do anything else. I mean, technically it's the daytime here, but it still kind of feels like it's the nighttime. Now we're establishing that he's methodical. He is actually, though, as much as I like Taken's character, Taken is a bad father. He's a demonstrably lousy father. He was barely present for much of his daughter's formative years, and now he's making up for it by being the most overprotective, ridiculous dick. The way he behaves makes no sense at all, except in the unusual circumstances that his daughter actually gets kidnapped. Famke. A lot of actors can't run, but Maggie Grace just runs like a dick. I'm not sure whether she was, whether it was a deliberate acting choice or not, but she does run like a dick. You'll see. We never actually hear Maggie Grace sing. Imagine if she was really bad. Like, really, really bad. I'm Maggie Grace. I am singing now. That sort of thing. Look, runs like a dick. Famke's a bit of a cow in this, although, in fairness, Taken is also a bit of whatever the male version of a cow is. A cock, maybe? I don't know. But I like that the only guy who is really, really likable from the get-go in this is the new stepfather. The film doesn't try and make him into being an asshole. He just wants the best for Maggie Grace. There he is, he's gone from the darkened convenience store to his darkened home. Buy a 100-watt bulb, man. Come on. This is a sparsely populated photo album. One photo on each page. I've never seen a photo album that's had one photo on each. Oh, there we go, you see. That's what most photo albums look like. Although the photos on each page, they won't all be of the same event. does have friends. He forgot he had friends. I want to see more of these guys. I want to see a spin-off film, a buddy violence movie with these guys. I am coining that genre, by the way. Buddy violence movie. Much like the guys here, your drink of choice for this film will be, as ever, beer. Cheers. What they're missing here is the part of the story where 18 soldiers died. I don't see how he was leading to that point. Why doesn't she have her own people to drive her there? That's weird. Why would you have your own people in the hall and not your own people to drive you there? This is the biggest audience Holly Valance has ever had as a pop star. Which is sad because I quite liked her as a pop star. Down Boy was an incredible piece of pop music. Ooh, she's reckless. That means someone's going to try and shank her. Again, it kind of seemed like they were overreacting a little bit there. And then he oversteps his job. It's not the right time. It's really not the right time. Because then she'll be competing with me. I ain't having no upstarts come and step into Holly Valance, or whatever my character's name is. So he went from the quieter room to a louder room to have the phone call. That doesn't make sense. Does he not understand how phones work? Hmm. Yeah, you're gonna get ambushed. You are so getting ambushed by your child. Oh, look how happy he was. Dumbass. Why does Holly Valance's dress look like it's made out of toilet paper? Who let the gate open? Who? Here comes a surprisingly well-hidden bad guy. What's he doing here? Maybe he left the gate open. That would make sense, actually. Put your knee on his neck while I run away. I don't think he's getting back up. You just broke his arm. Can you buy Orangina readily in America? Seems like every French movie has Orangina in it. And I kind of understand when you're in France. But in a country where you can't buy Orangina, does it make sense to be advertising the stuff? Then again, it makes about as much sense as all those people in Paris who just speak English. I like hotel rooms and airports. Maybe I should be a singer. I should join a girl group. All I need to do is find some guy with a knife and break his arm and get one of my friends to tread on his neck, and then I've got a shot. That actually sounds slightly easier than auditioning for the X Factor. Someone should tell those auditionees. Runs like a dick. Thanks for that, Kim. God, she's a dumbass. Did she just say the Picasso Museum? With an R in it? Literally, I don't know who is the worst here. He's being overprotective. The daughter was being a dick. And Famke should have not ambushed him like this. You're all in the wrong. I hate you all. I know a word. It's Paris. The worst thing you're likely to encounter in Paris is some Frenchmen on strike over something. Maybe some customer service who doesn't like you because you don't speak French. Though they're your worst things that you're likely to experience. Paris. That and secondhand smoke. You are definitely going to get an awful lot of secondhand smoke in Paris. But really, he is being ridiculously overprotective here. I know the world. It's not Saudi Arabia. In fact, it's not Beirut. Runs like a dick. Runs like a dick. They're both right. And they're both in the wrong. For the reason that the other one was right. La boulangerie. You should avoid that. La charcuterie. Avoid that. He's basically a less funny Stan Smith from Family Guy. Not Family Guy, American Dad. That's what he is. He's a less funny Stan Smith. Francine! I killed a few people. What's the big deal? It turns on the heater, and it's a really warm day. Well, that's a euphemistic title. I'm a preventer. Right. I prevented people not having guns. I prevented presidential candidates who we didn't like getting elected. That's an ugly jacket. Pay close attention. Runs like a dick. Seriously, if you know your dad's like a spy, learn to conceal things a little bit better. Good God. He's clearly taught his daughter nothing at all. He's a poor father. She's going to London, Madrid, dens of thieves, heathens, monsters. All right. No way. I'm gonna put my foot down. This is enough. You two suck. She's not following you two around. Living in your little bubble here, with your maids and your servants, you've got no idea how bad you two are. But her taste in music is really bad. I can't let that stand. Kim, your jacket is ugly, and you run like a dick. Runs like a dick. Also, your friend is wearing Uggs, and therefore deserves to die. Don't go to the Eiffel Tower. Really, could they be a bigger target, though? I mean, I would pick their pockets. I'm not a pickpocket, but I reckon I could get away with it. Because look at these two idiots. Really? That's how he's pulling them. Sasikim. Was that Sasina Bounty? Yeah, there's just like one street in Paris that everyone goes to, and so we'll just share a taxi to it. Convenient. Wow, they are dumbasses. Why haven't you taught your daughter to not be a dumbass? Why haven't you done that? He's in a convenience store in the dark again, instead of teaching his daughter to not be a dumbass, teaching him that you two suck, teaching him that her jacket is hideous. There's a moral subtext here that she's promiscuous and wears Uggs and therefore must die. She's a promiscuous person who's lied to her parents and wears Uggs. Dead. Ne roule pas, fils Flore. And then for some reason I'm speaking in English even though I'm French and you're French and we're in France. You're dead. Promiscuity, lying, and Uggs. That's better music than you two, though. Why would you have that music? Oh, wait, that music was already on a stereo. It's her French cousin's taste in music. I see. Imagine if she'd put that on there and it'd just be some slow classical music. That would have ruined the mood a little bit. This movie has been criticised for the fact that it's got... Turn some lights on Liam Neeson. For the fact that it's got an awful lot of coincidences in it. But I think the fact that it was some pounding rock music is one of the largest coincidences, because it could have been literally anything in that CD player. It's the middle of the fucking night. You're stalking around your darkened apartment again, aren't you? Paris is 10 hours ahead of California. I think. Or maybe it's not. I don't know. It's just awful. He's a terrible, overbearing father. Were it not for what's about to happen, this would just be terrible parenting. He only becomes a good parent when a completely improbable kidnap attempt takes place. Prior to that point, he's an awful dad. Kim, I want you to listen very closely. You're a virgin and she's not, so you'll live longer. Good news. How many passports does Taken have? God, I hate her jacket. I wonder how many phone calls Taken records. I mean, he's got the stuff right to hand. He's probably recording everything. Oh, bad luck. I can't make any of that out. That was just noise. He's good if he can get anything from that. Why would you pick up the phone? I mean, that's... Yes, he's saying a line. Fucking love it. And this is the point where suddenly Liam Neeson's character starts to make sense. You go, Taken. We're on your side now. You were an arsehole up until this point. Wow, that's intrusive. Stuart, my name is Taken, and I've been spying on you. Like a dick. I mean, at this point, Famke Janssen should really be going, maybe his brain's just snapped. Maybe Taken's brain has finally just gone. And this is all in his mind. And then I have to kill a bunch of motherfuckers. Oh, don't sugarcoat it, Sam. Yeah, you punish my ex-wife. You let her know that this is her fault. You make her feel bad. The way she made me feel bad. She gave my heart a poo-poo. I want you to hurt her for that. Go into more detail. You haven't undone my hot boo-boo yet. It's very civilized of the kidnappers of his daughter to wish him good luck in finding and killing them. See, this is Paris. Even the kidnappers are highly civilized. There's a big bag of groceries that you've just left there. At least take them with you. People are going to find them. They're not going to know what to do with them. There are corridors. Can't you pick a lock? Jesus. I can pick a lock. I'm drunk. Is it me, or are the creaks of the floorboards not actually matching up with how he's walking? It's just creak, 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 creak all over the place. Yep, this is definitely the right apartment. First, I'm going to tidy this mess up. Then I'll get on with looking for my daughter. But my obsessive-compulsive disorder compels me. Because he does have OCD. His face is all distorted. Now you know he's a pro now, because when he gets under here and plays the tape, he can hear what colour their trousers were. It's amazing. He can hear what colour their pants were, what type of shoes they were wearing. Amazing. I feel sorry for the cousins of that girl. I mean, they've had their house broken into. And let's face it, if you're stealing women, you're probably going to take any DVD players or, like, mayonnaise that they happen to have on the walls. I don't know. Have you ever seen one of these photo booth things in a subway or whatever this place is? I never have. And certainly not where what you press a button and it just enhances it. Although, in fairness, it's still pixelated. It's not like in CSI where they look at an indistinct blob and it magically becomes clear. If this guy hadn't been wearing the same jacket, he would have got away with it. Taken would have gotten nowhere. The lesson here is, if you're going to kidnap girls, switch up your wardrobe a little bit. You know? Ingrid, you are dressed like a fucking tourist too. Is it that easy to get a girl to share your cab? Really? I love that, guys. Just, I'm not driving. Fuck off. I'm out here. Yeah, you're going to be the first guy that I kill. There he is. Why are you running up the on-ramp to... Now, the police are on this now. Whole bunch of witnesses. Someone is calling the police right now. Ow, my ribs really hurt from where you punched me in there. I'm gonna jump off this thing. It's a good job that that lorry was covered in an... I don't know, a mattress or something. Wherever all that padding was, that was weird. Oh! Isn't anyone going to get out of their car? They're just all going to sit there. There should have been police swarming on the area. Especially after someone then died. It's Paris. It's not Islamabad. They do actually have police. And now I'm really loving this. I'm so busy. The Eiffel Tower's in Paris. If you tear down Paris, that implies that you're tearing down the Eiffel Tower. It's in Paris. Dangerous. Yeah, he's going to make a mess. He's going to make a big dead mess. This sort of thing makes me worry when I temp. Hmm. Am I going to get drawn into some... I wonder, before Taken showed up, how many men had tried to hire this guy? This guy asks what the whole thing is about way too many times. I'm going to count. It really annoys me. I mean, he's been paid. Okay, that's the first time. And he's just going to keep asking that same question. He spends a good He's been paid for 10 hours. He does 10 minutes work. He spends 40% of his time going, what am I doing? She asked him if he wanted a date before she knew that he was an English speaker. And if she didn't have an Albanian pimp, then this wouldn't work either. A package deal? Well, like a fly drive. Business. Sex going cheap in I can't remember what this place was called. Port de Chemise or something, I don't know. That's two now, that's twice he's asked what kind of job he's doing. That's three. He really wants to know. Sausage gave him heartburn. That's four. That's five. Six. Six times. He only had like 6 lines. And they were all, Mr. Smith, if only you could tell me. I do not understand. What is this man doing here? Guy's got a bunch of money in his hand and he's surrounded by fairly pretty prostitutes. You know he's into that. Maybe. Possibly. No. That's a horrible thing to say. This is a well-organized, highly depressing system. I'm listening to this on headphones. It's a bit depressing. You're not my daughter. You're not my daughter. Which one of you's my daughter? Wait, I was absent for most of her formative years. I can't remember what my daughter looks like. Oh, but I do remember she has awful fashion taste and runs like a dick. I remember watching her run like a dick and going, that's a terrible jacket. Wow, so it turns out that abducted, doped out of their mind prostitutes still a bit shy. Ah, the curtain's been pulled down. My dad used to have one of these Jeeps. There is no legroom in the back. Your knees are up under your chin. It's terrible. And I really didn't get the impression that it handled particularly well either. Oh no, see, it doesn't. It crashes into everything. It's a good job there was all that petrol and then a brazier as well. Just knocking around there. This is the only construction site where work continues at night. Every construction site I've ever seen, everyone knocks the fuck off. Oh, hey, it's nighttime. Let's stop. Nighttime being a fairly loose term. And if they're digging a hole in the road, whoa, after 3 p.m.? And you expect us to still be digging a hole in the road? We've got to stand here and stare at it for an hour doing nothing. Seriously, this place is a hive of activity in the middle of the night. And it looks more like a quarry. What are they building here? Is this in the middle of Paris? I don't think there's any giant, vast quarries in the middle of Paris. Although they used to be, they used to quarry an awful lot of limestone. I know my Parisian history. Don't know why I know my Parisian history, but it turns out that I do. Don't question me, all this stuff just ends up stuck in there. Oh no! Ooh! Beep 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 beep. See, he's kind. Wait, Frenchmen speaking French to each other in Paris? That's out of character for this film. It must be getting increasingly difficult for filmmakers to do that. My car has an immobilizer. Unless it gets a signal from the key, then that doesn't work. You can't steal cars that easily. Also, I like the implication that Taken has a little place he can go to in Paris. if he wants to drag an unconscious body in there, no questions asked. Because he's clearly been here before and knows that they're not going to have a big deal. Oh, I'm just, just carrying this unconscious girl in. Whatever. It's Paris, not America. You guys are cool with this sort of thing, right? But yeah, cars have engine immobilizers, so that a radio signal comes from the key. So that if the key isn't present, the car doesn't start. And mine is a Toyota Aygo from 2005. It is not the greatest car in the world, but even on an entry-level car, they have an engine immobilizer which makes it impossible to jumpstart it by fiddling around and touching two wires. I'm sure someone who knows how to do it would probably still be able to steal it. But not like Liam Neeson just stole that car. This film came out in 2008. So, yeah. There's some bullshit there. I hate Liam Neeson's haircut in this film. It's really, really not good. I'm willing to bet that Air France doesn't do flights to California, which is where we've established that he's living now. New York, probably, but I bet they don't do a flight to California. Let me have a look. Air France, there we go. Oh, this site's all in French. What's French for England? Oh shit. Bollocks. Fuck. Oh, there we go. USA. Departures. She looked cute with curly hair. Oh no, I'm wrong. They are flying out of Sacramento and all sorts of other places. SFO, they're flying out of Santa Ana. Okay, so I'm wrong. Air France. It's a strange name for a French airline, Air France. Because air isn't a French word. Vol France would make more sense. That's French for air. Sorry, I got really sidetracked there. These commentaries are normally so professional. Do we ever see that big glum guy who's sat in the courtyard again? I don't think we do. How big is this house? And who designed it? It just seems to be all stairs and corridors. Are there any rooms in it? Oh, there are 3 or 4 tiny rooms. Wait, the satellites can hear us? Not one of them's questioning why he's speaking in English. He's being all, you come to my country and mess me around. It's like, you're speaking English, dude. You're in France and you're speaking English. You're obviously not a native. It was actually, ironically, good luck that he handed it to the right guy. You don't remember me, do you? You don't remember me, do you? That is pretty badass, though. Yeah! Kill everyone! I love how he lies there, just here. Oh, what? Oh no, it's that guy. He's still alive. Oh, look. It's the big fat guy from the courtyard. He does show up after all to die. He didn't get any lines. I feel sorry for that actor. What did you do in the film? Oh, I died. Anything else? I look glum. And then I died. This is nice. This is compassionate. These girls are chained to beds. I mean, at least take the fucking handcuffs off so that if they sober up, they can get loose. Oh, no. She's choked to death on her own vomit. Yep, bad luck. I'm just going to leave her own dad to sort this one out. She has taught us a moral lesson about the dangers of lying to your parents and promiscuity and wearing Ugg boots. She injected all of them herself, I expect. Yeah, he's really cut up, but he's not actually going to tell anyone or do anything about it. No, no, your dad can sort that shit out. I feel sorry for the parents of Taken's daughter's friend. The parents of Taken's daughter's friend. That's really complicated, but I feel sorry for them. The thing that I like about this is the way Taken is switching up his killing style. I've done some quick ones. It's a little bit of kung fu chop socky stuff. But now I'm going to take it slow. I'm going to slow it down. He's like a DJ, and this is his slow jam. I'm going to make this one last. That guy's got a lot of veins and tendons in his neck. Look at that. Look at that neck. It's veiny like a dong. Is this neck? You see, they're yet again reinforcing this idea that if the other one had been a virgin, she would still be alive. You don't know how a phone book works? I like this not fucking around bit. It turns out we live in Paris, so I brought a baguette. God, I hate his hair. On his salary, he can't afford a separate bedroom for his two kids. Really? The implication is he's earning quite a lot of money. Because he's got a high ranking job already, and then he's taking off the books payments too. He's got a nice place in the middle of Paris. I love the way the wife just blabs everything. Uh-oh. Okay, a much better answer there would have been no, I'm not involved. Seriously, a better answer would have been no, I'm not involved. Yes! No fucking around. Oh, she was nice to him as well, and then he shot her. What a dick. But you gotta respect the massive amount of being a dick. It would have... You see... Please apologise to your wife. Yeah, she's gonna forgive you for shooting her. Seriously, though. Are you involved in this, Jean-Claude? No. No, this is all news to me. But you certainly have killed an awful lot of unpleasant men and made my job easier. Thank you, old friend. Why didn't he say that? Oh, wow. He couldn't tell that he just stuck his picture over the other guy's picture. That was a poor forgery. Those were shit doormen. Oh, look at all these decadent people. They deserve to be punished as well. This guy's just doing his job. He's not complicit in human trafficking. He's just there to check names. And he just got killed. At least I assume that was a killing blow. He doesn't get up anytime soon. His job was to go, "Hello, your name please?" Again in English, for some reason. I don't know why he knew that Taken was an English speaker, but apparently he did. But he wasn't doing anything wrong. Now this guy maybe a bit wronger, because he's been in them rooms. I mean, if you've seen in the rooms, yeah, then you got blood on your hands. But that guy who was just checking names... Is this guy wearing guy liner? I think he is. I didn't get any translation for that. Disappointing. Good news, Taken. Your daughter's counted as the best one. They saved the best for last. And it's your daughter. Look how pretty she looks in her sparkly pants. I'm not sure whether she's staggering around looking all out of it because she's doped or just because she's a fucking idiot. Press it a few more times. Press it a few more times. Some motherfucker's buying and selling your daughter. At the very least, cost him a few $100,000 more. Oh, weren't watching your six. Really, he's the only one who could figure out that was a fake ID. Call me taken. Mr. Whoever You Are. That's a line from Dark City, isn't it? Kill him by shooting him in the face now. Or, wait, no, that would be noisy. Just get a knife and... Oh, what? An escapable trap? Don't kill him that way. That doesn't seem very smart. Bean. Oh, I have a fire extinguisher. They are heavy motherfuckers. I keep it in my kitchen on the grounds that I'm an idiot. Oh, now you've got time to find handcuff keys, but not when it came to freeing all those girls in the 10th arrondissement. I love the way this guy tries to negotiate his way out of it. Yep, shot you once. Aha, threaten him some more. Love this. Oh, that was a stupid thing to say. Seriously, is anyone ever going to be not pissed off by the words? It wasn't personal, it was just business. When I was a total dick to you, it wasn't personal, it was just business. No, it was... I took it personally. You were a dick. I took it personally. Oh, and the way you were a dick was you sold my daughter to some corpulent old bastard on his stupid sex boat. Corpulent. I can never remember that word when I'm sober. not sure I've ever seen a film based in Paris where they haven't driven down that little ramp thing to the Seine. Oh, hey, we have a ramp to the Seine. Do you? I didn't know. Oh! When I prepare for these film commentaries, me talking bullshit things, I watch the film first before I do the before I do the actual commentary. I watch it once first. And Taken just happened to be on TV last night, and I watched it. It was this version. I've not seen anything in this version which wasn't in last night's version. The thing they're broadcasting on TV is the extended, harder cut. Unless there's some point where, you know, someone like totally headbutts someone else to death. But I don't think that's in here. This extended, harder cut thing's bullshit. I'm calling bullshit on it right now. Seriously, he's wearing eyeliner, isn't he? Those can't possibly be his eyelashes. Statham would have just driven the car into the boat, off the bridge. Statham's a badass like that. But then again, Statham would have wanted to make some meaningless quip that didn't make any sense. I guess you're broken neck now. Enjoy the being chucked in the water. That sort of thing. Now this Sheikh, he's got 3 girls there that he's bought. 3 of them. That's kind of important. Kill him if necessary. If necessary? How about just kill him? On the plus side, Taken is teaching us all the best ways to floor a man. Hit him in the neck. Hit him in the neck and the side of the head as much as possible. This is the point where if you were the Sheikh, you'd be going, wait a minute, shots fired? Give the guy his daughter back. Seriously. I can buy another virgin. He's getting all the bullets up in my yacht. Do you have any idea how much this yacht costs? A lot more than 500,000. Give her back then. Fuck it. Give her back and make up some stupid lie about how I'm just buying them to free them. I'm really a good avuncular guy. He doesn't have Google. He doesn't know. How would he know? He doesn't know. Give her back. Save yourself so much shit. Final boss of the boat. Taken does not fuck around. I'm taken and you took my daughter. Maggie Grace ain't all that. I mean, she's, she's pretty, but... Really? Yeah, seriously, he should have worked out that he could negotiate. About 5 minutes ago when I told him he could negotiate. Give her back. By the way, your best friend's dead. Choked on her own vomit. In some shitty house. In the 10th arrondissement. There's still 2 other girls that are unaccounted for on that boat. What happened to them? Ooh, hey, golly, runs like a dick. Run like a dick some more. See, decent guy. He's a decent human being. I could use a job because I literally don't have a job. I'm unemployed. See, even the ex-wife who was being a bitch to him, she has some humility in her. She's a decent person, really. Runs like a dick. Runs like a dick and has awful dress sense. Awful. What's she wearing, even now? She dressed a lot better when she was being dressed by perverts who were trying to sell her for sex. And this is the point where we discover she can't sing for shit. It's like hearing an elephant doing an impersonation of a Rottweiler. I'm pitch perfect. And there we go. One of the internet's favourite films all over. I think the things we can learn from this are that if you go to Europe to follow you two around, you deserve to get kidnapped. And then if you wear Uggs, whilst you're doing the aforementioned following of you two, then you are going to choke on your own vomit and die. That's how most U2 fans die, actually. Choking on their own vomit. Let's hope. No, I was going to say let's hope Bono does soon. I don't want Bono to choke on his own vomit and die. That would be far too rock star a death for him. I want him to fade into obscurity. Fuck that guy. His big mouth. Mind you, I can talk. I got a big mouth as well. That's why I'm doing this. Did we learn anything else? No, I don't think we did. I think I'm done here. So, my name is Siege500. I don't know when to shut up. And this has been a bad movie commentary for Taken. Just below this video, you see the usual buttons to let you like, comment, or whatever. If there is a movie that you would really like me to do a commentary of, use the comments below. And make sure to give me tons of thumbs down if you hate this, like all the Twilight people did. Oh, that was funny. Okay, I think I'm about done. And still not good at endings. So I'm going to leave you to read the end credits. There is not a post-credits tease, Easter egg, wanky thing. I hate those. Thank God there isn't one. So I'm going to call it a day. I'm Siege 500. And I'm the best in the world at this, apparently. Good night.